Hi there again, YouTubers. This is Brittany with you today, teaching you how to make your own Hamachi server. Specifically, a Hamachi server to support Minecraft multiplayer. Hamachi can be used for a variety of games, and setting up the network part will work for those other games as well. Like Terraria, I've heard of it being used with Battlefield, and even World of Warcraft. But we're just going to set on using it for Minecraft today. I might mention about Terraria too. But the first thing you want to do is go to logmein.com and click try it free. I already have an account, so that's going to be my stuff, but normally this would be blank if I can get a hold of it, and it's going to ask you to enter your email and your password again. Select keep me logged in and create account, but since I already have an account, I'm just going to log into mine. Alright. When you log in, it's going to bring you to this screen. Usually you won't have anything here, and it's going to ask you about right here to download a client or whatever, but just don't do that yet. You'll need to wait for a little bit before you can do that. Just go over here to My Networks. It's under Networks. And right here it's going to give you the option to add a client or add a network. We're going to add the client first so you have something to put in your network. So, add client. And it's going to ask you to install Hamachi on this computer. And you're going to want to select Download Now and click it to install. It's got a nice little menu here. I already have the program on my computer, so usually it's not going to ask you this. It's going to ask you, do you want to install a standard version, like the recommended thing, or if you want to pick features, etc. But you'll just click install right here, and then it'll ask you to finish the wizard, and we'll open Hamachi. I'm going to cancel right here though, because I don't need to download it again. Alright. And that should add your client right here. It's going to ask you also about what to call your new client and things like that. Alright. Next you're going to do is add network. This is the more trickier part, I think. Add your network. You can name it anything you want. I'm going to name mine Minecraft 6.1. And you can put anything right here that you want to. It's optional. You always want to make sure you're selecting mesh though for these kind of games, because you want your computer to both be able to host and play. It's not going to be just a server. It's a client as well. Alright. This gives you more security options. I always select accept automatically for join requests. That just means that if someone wants to join my network and has the network ID, they can go ahead and join, and I don't have to come into the website and approve them and passwords and all this stuff. But if you do feel like you need the extra layer of security, just select must be approved, and you can put in a password if you'd like. I feel like it's unnecessary because they're not going to have my network ID unless I've given it to them, for the most part. But if you do decide to do the must be approved and the password thing, they'll just have to enter a password when they try to join the network, and you'll have to come into your networks, and it'll have a thing about join requests and just approve them through there. But accept automatically is so much easier. Alright, it's going to ask you about what subscription you want. I always select free because I don't have more than 5 people that I really want on a server with me. But if you want more people, or you want to host for an actual larger server, you'll definitely want to select must be approved for these, because they do cost money and you don't want people on there you don't know. But this one, the standard, can hold up to 32 members. And for the majority of those games that Hamachi will run, you couldn't have more than usually between 8 and 16 players. But let's say you wanted to make your own World of Warcraft server, which I'm not exactly sure how to do it. I'm sure you'd want to buy this bigger one though. So it allows 256 people. So from there you're going to continue, select your subscription. Alright, I have a lot of different clients because I have a lot of different computers set onto my LogMeIn account. But the computer I'm on right now is Gertrude. So they asked me to name that computer, so I did. So I'm going to click Finish. And that client is going to be in my Edit Network Settings. I'm going to click Save. Alright. Now, if you want other people to be able to join the server that you are having, they'll have to complete the making their own client on Hamachi or on LogMeIn part of this. But they do not need to create a network of their own. You're going to want to give them this number. Yours is going to be different, but it's going to be located right here next to your server name. And I'll show you where to do that in Hamachi. Here's my Hamachi right here. For them to be able to enter a network, they're going to want to come here and go Network, Join an Existing Network, and put that number in the box right here. If you did set a must be approved password server up, they'll have to put their password right there. And then they'll click Join. And it'll reconnect for a minute, and then the new server will pop up right here. This is Minecraft 6.1, and I have one of 5 people that can be in that server, which is one is me. So that's how you set up the server aspect through Hamachi. I'm also going to create a video that's going to talk about the different troubleshooting steps that you might have to take. I had to do some things, especially in Windows 8. It does not like Hamachi, and if you do not have the Pro version of Windows 8, it will not let you change the type of connection you have, and I'll make a second video to show you what you need to do there. So just remember, if you need that troubleshooting video, I'll put an annotation. So the next thing you want to do to make your Minecraft server is, you won't need any of this open right now. So I'm going to go here to Mojang.com. Games, and select Minecraft. Beautiful, beautiful little website here. Play Minecraft and click Download. Alright. This is your actual client for Windows. That's not what you're going to want. You're going to want down here, it says the Minecraft server.exe. That's what you're going to want to get. And it takes just a second to download. Then from there, this is if you're using Chrome, but if you're using another browser, you're just going to go into your downloads. You can click New Folder, and I'm going to say my server name is Minecraft 6.1 server. And I'm going to go ahead and just drag that Minecraft server.exe right there into that folder. And right there it is. After that, I can just minimize that and close it. Make it big. Alright. You only have that one file in there now. So the first time you do that, open your server, it's going to create a bunch of files. It's going to look like this. No big deal. Just making the world. Beautiful. So it's created all your files. For safety of your server, you want to click in the box and type stop. This also gives you admin powers, so that's awesome. The first thing you want to do is go into your server properties file. Usually it's going to be like look like a white piece of paper because the computer may not know what to open it with. But what you're going to want to click for it to open with is Notepad. Basically a text file that will not try to add formatting, etc. So you're just going to double click it, select it as Notepad. That's the only time you'll ever have to do that. Okay. Here are the server properties. Looks kind of daunting, but go through them. This is your generator settings. You can make flat world with it by typing equals flat, but just leave it blank for the most time if you want a regular world. Allow nether. It's whether you want to let the nether exist, true or false. Level name world. This just means that it's going to open this file to get the world out of. But let's say you were wanting to play an adventure map. You would just type the adventure map folder's name in this one. But since we're just creating a regular server, you just leave it as world. I always allow flight just because of mods and things that I have. So you want to make sure that that's true. Leave your server port alone. Level type alone. This alone. You can leave that alone. All this does is if you give people op status on your server, they can't change it to creative and cheat. Alright, now this is an important part. The server IP. You definitely have to fill this in for it to work. So you'll want to go into your Hamachi again. And you see this number right here. This is your Hamachi IP. It's not your actual computer's IP, but it is your IP for this server. So you're going to want to right click on your Hamachi, copy, go back into your server properties, and paste it right there. Everything else, if you want to change it to a hardcore server, just change that to true. Texture pack. They say that you can download a texture pack and you go to a Dropbox and you can make it so that you're have a texture pack on your world. I never could get it to work quite right, so I usually just leave it blank. And if somebody wants to play on a texture pack, they can play on their own. Online mode true. If you were, oh, this would be horrible if you were playing with people who have cracked Minecraft. You'll want to make sure this is set to false. Otherwise, it's going to try to verify your login credentials and won't let you into a server. But if it's false, anybody, no matter what their login name thing is, can get on your server. I mean, you can ban them, but they can change their name. It doesn't make sure that it's, you know, a legit screen name. PvP, I turn it off just so I don't accidentally kill someone, but if you want to play PvP, you can. Alright. Everything else I would leave just as how it is. And click save and close. Now, to start your Minecraft server. Perfect. It's already up there. Let me go to my desktop and I'll open my Minecraft. Okay, so I've opened up my Minecraft. Then I'm going to go here into multiplayer and go to direct connect. There's my server IP, but you'll just want to get yours from Hamachi. It's that Hamachi number that we put into your server properties. You probably have it still copied and pasted. Click join server. And there you have it, your brand new Minecraft server world. Please, if you had any difficulty with Hamachi, especially if it's a Windows 8 issue, please check out my next video. I'll show you how to remedy that without very much trouble. You'll have it a whole lot easier than I did when I was trying to make it work. So, don't forget to check out our Let's Plays and Herobrine's Mansion. Toodles! Hope this helped.